Students, we will do the numericals based on the topic AC voltage applied to a resistor. We have example 7.1 from the NCERT chapter 7, alternating current. A light bulb is rated at 100 watt for a 220 volt supply. So we have a light bulb over here which is 100 watt and AC voltage is 220 volt. We need to find the resistance of the bulb. So first of all we have to write what is given to us. So power, see, we have to identify the physical quantity from the units. So watt is the unit of power and volts is the unit of voltage, or you can say potential difference, and we need to find the resistance. So these are the three variables which are involved. So which formula involves these three variables? That formula is of power. So power is equals to V square by R. But we need to find resistance. So power and voltage both are given to us. So write this formula in terms of resistance. So this is what we have written, and then put the values of V and P. And this is what we have got the resistance. So the resistance of this light bulb is 484 ohms. So if you put the values in SI units, you will get the answer in SI units. Second part is the peak voltage of the source. You have to find. See, 220 volt, this is your VRMS. So this is the graph of voltage versus omega t. So this is the peak voltage and this is the RMS. So this is given to you. So 220 volt. So we need to find the peak voltage, means the maximum voltage, or you can say the amplitude of this voltage curve. So what is the formula that connects peak voltage and RMS voltage? So VRMS, so you need not to write RMS here. Even if you write capital V, that is also sufficient. So that is VRMS is equals to Vm by root 2, and you can write it as 0.7 Vm. So this peak voltage is this maximum voltage. So this M is maximum. So we can some of the time we also write it as V naught also. So maximum voltage divided by root 2. So 1 by root 2 is 0.707. So we need to find maximum voltage, means Vm. So write the formula in terms of Vm. So Vm, this root 2 will go this side. So Vm is equals to root 2 V. So put the values of root 2 and V, and we get the value of maximum voltage, peak voltage. So this is the graph. So this is your peak voltage and this is your RMS voltage V, 220 volt. And this is your instantaneous voltage. This small v is your instantaneous voltage. This voltage keeps on changing along with the time. So what is the next part of this question? The RMS current through the bulb. So what is the RMS current? So current is also of two types, RMS and maximum. So let us see here. So we have the formula V is equal to IR. See, we haven't used the formula here, this formula IRMS or I effective current, or I is equals to Im by root 2. We have not used this formula. We have used for the voltage, maximum voltage, but we are not using it to find the RMS current. Why? Because we don't know the value of Im. We don't know the value of peak current. So value of peak current is not given to us in this question. So that is why we can't use this formula. So, but we know V and R, so IRMS, or we simply write I, it's the same thing. So V is equals to this I equals to V upon R. So we put the values of V and R and we get these values. Okay, we have one more formula which is P is equals to VI. So we have this formula of power. So P is equal to VI. So I is equals to P by V. We have the value of P over here, 100 watt, and we know 220 volt is the voltage. So all these formulas are in RMS. So RMS is lesser than the peak voltage. It is always lesser than RMS voltage will be lesser than peak voltage. This is 0.70 times the peak voltage. And same is the case of current here. So we have found this current this is RMS current. Now if I want to add one extra question to this, find the peak value of the current. So for the peak value of the current, IRMS, or you can say I, is IM, means maximum current. This is your maximum current, this is the amplitude, and this is your maximum current value. So IM is equals to root 2 will go this side, so IM is equals to root 2 I RMS. So you need not to write RMS. The I means this is the value of I. So we have already calculated it here. So this is 0.45, this is IRMS, and this is the maximum value we have calculated, 0.64. So whenever students you are doing numericals, try to interpret the results in the graphs, so learning will be better. Now the next question is exercise question based on this topic, exercise 7.1. So we have this we have a resistor, 100 ohms resistor, and it is connected to 220 volt power AC voltage, and 50 hertz is the frequency of the AC supply. So we need to find the RMS value of current in the circuit. So V, R, and this frequency is given to us. V equals to IR. So I equals to V by R, and simply put the values. And so always put the values in SI unit so that you get the answer in SI units. What is the net power consumed over a full cycle? So this is one cycle. So what will the power consumed in one cycle? So that is given by P is equals to IV. So we know the value of I and we know the value of V. So this the power consumed will be 484 watt. Next exercise question, the peak value of the AC supply is 300 volt. What is the RMS voltage? So we know the formula, this relation, and we can find the value of peak voltage. So peak voltage is given to us, which is 300 volt. So here this peak voltage is 300 volt, and RMS we have calculated at 212 volts. So RMS is 0.707 into Vm. So this is the maximum voltage. So IRMS will be lesser than that. Next is RMS value of the current is 10 ampere. So what is the peak current? So peak current will obviously be greater than 10. It is 1. So root 2 into IRMS. And this comes out to be 14.14 ampere. So now you can understand that if you want to find the peak current, so remember two things. If you want to find the peak, so peak, whether it is current or voltage, doesn't matter. So peak is equals to 1.414, which is root 2 into RMS value. And if you want to find out RMS value from peak, so RMS is equals to, whether it is current or voltage, RMS is, so 0.707 into peak value. So these are the two very simple things. So you want to find out peak, multiply RMS with 1.414. So peak means maximum, so you will get more value than RMS. You are multiplying with 1.4. And you want to find out RMS value, so you are multiplying peak with a number less than 1. So RMS will definitely be lesser. So these are the things that you need to keep in your mind. Now we have some CBSE previous year questions. This is the formula. These are the formulas involved, and I have written some steps how to solve the numericals. Students, you can read them, and you can download this PDF also. I have given the link. So download them from the link. Now we are going to do two questions which are from CBSE exams. So first question is, the electric mains in a house are marked 220 volt 50 hertz. So we need to write down the equation for the instantaneous voltage. So that's the equation. V is equals to Vm sine omega t. So here we need to put the value of Vm and we need to put the value of omega. So what is Vm? So this is Vm. Vm means maximum. So 1.414 into RMS value. So so put this value of Vm here, root 2V, and what is omega? 2 pi nu. So put the value of omega here. So 2 pi nu. So both the values I have put the values of V and value of omega, and I get this. So this will be converted to this. V is equals to root 2V, 2 sine mu t. Now we know the value of V, 220 volt, and we know the value of frequency 50 hertz. So we get this equation. You can calculate separately also. Vm value is equals to 1.414 into RMS. So peak voltage, and the angular frequency 2 pi nu. So this is the angular frequency. So same thing, this, and so this multiply this, you will get 3.11, right? So now how do we interpret these results? We draw this graph between instantaneous voltage and omega t. So this is the instantaneous voltage, means at any point t, what will be the voltage? Okay, so at time 0 the voltage was 0, and then it is increasing and increasing and reaching the maximum, which is the peak voltage. So this 311 is your peak voltage, and this RMS voltage which was given to you was 220 volts. So it means the electric mains in the house, this is the sort of electric mains power supply. Even on the sockets and switch also at homes, it is written 220 volt, 5 ampere, 15 ampere. So these values are RMS values, and this is simply, you write it as I, and this simply you write it as capital V. So here peak voltage was 311 and RMS is 220, and frequency was 50 hertz. So it means that the electric mains in the house delivers a root mean square voltage of 220 volt. So this is RMS. Root mean square, full form of RMS is root mean square voltage of 220 volt. What is the meaning of 50 hertz? 50 hertz means 50 times per second the instantaneous voltage across its terminals varies. So this 50 times this one cycle changes, and the instantaneous voltage across these two terminals you have. So these two terminals, the voltage varies between minus 311 to plus 311. So this is how the voltage vary. 50 times per second. So this is what is written over here, that meters even are calibrated for AC. They will also tell you the RMS values of voltage and current, and not the maximum values. So on electric switches and appliances also, the current and voltage is written in terms of RMS values only. Let us do one more CBSE question. An alternating voltage given by this. So now this equation is suppose given to us. So instead of 311, now the peak voltage is 100. Peak is 140. Okay. But omega is the same as previous question. So what we need to find here, so this we have a pure resistor of 50 ohm, find the frequency of the source. So we have this equation given to us, so we will compare it with the standard equation. So Vm, so from this equation Vm is 140 and omega is 314. So 314 is omega, so obviously 50 Hertz. So in this question we put 50 Hertz and we get 314. So here reverse of that. Next part, we have now we need to find out the RMS current. Now this RMS current is 0.707 into peak current, but peak is not given to us here, peak current. So instead of this, for RMS we will write the formula. RMS is I simply, so I is equals to IRMS. So we have the formula V is equals to IR and I equals to V by R. So this is the formula that we can use here. So R is 50 ohm given to us, maximum voltage, peak voltage 140, that is also given to us, and we have to find out IRMS. So we have one formula, V is equals to IR, and we have another formula because we need to make use of this. So here also the thing is that we don't know this voltage, RMS voltage, but we know the peak voltage. So put the value of so write this VRMS is equals to 0.707 into maximum voltage, peak voltage divided by R, and you simply get this value. Or you can simply equate these two equations. This V is equals to IR, V also equals to this. It means IR equals to this. So 0.707 Vm is equals to IR and I equals to this. So same is the same thing here. So I is equals to V by R and V equals to 0.707 into peak voltage divided by R. And this comes out to be 0.707 into what is maximum voltage, peak voltage 140 volt divided by R, which is 50 ohm, and you will get the answer 1.98 ampere, which is equals to approximately 2 ampere. Thank you for watching this video.